Fire and Ice, poem. Robert Frost. About the poet. Robert Frost was born in San Francisco, but his family moved to Lawrence, Massachusetts, in 1884 following his father's death. The move was actually a return, for Frost's ancestors were originally New Englanders, and Frost became famous for his poetry's engagement with New England locales, identities, and themes. Frost graduated from Lawrence High School in 1892 as a class poet. He also shared the honor of co-valedictorian with his wife-to-be Eleanor White, and 2 years later, the New York Independent accepted his poem entitled My Butterfly, launching his status as a professional poet with a check for $15. Frost's first book was published around the age of 40, but he would go on to win a record 4 Pulitzer Prizes and become the most famous poet of his time, before his death at the age of 88. Fire and Ice poem. Some say the world will end in fire. Some say in ice. From what I've tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. But if it had to perish twice, I think I know enough of hate to say that for destruction ice is also great, and would suffice. In this poem, the poet expresses the 2 ways in which the world may end. Some people say that the world will end by fire while others say that it will end by ice. The poet says that he is aware of the fiery desires of human emotions, so he will favor those who say that fire will end the world. Then, the poet rethinks again and imagines, if the world has to die twice, then ice has the capability, similar to fire, to destroy the whole world. The poet compares fire and ice with the self-destructive nature of human beings. According to the poet, fire stands for desire, greed, and lust. There is no end to such emotions. The more humans try to fulfill them, the more rapidly these emotions spread, similar to fire. These feelings often engulf human life, and they get trapped in them. As a result, people become egotist, selfish and cruel. On the other hand, the poet describes ice as the rigid, rough, and hateful side of human emotions. People become harsh and do not care about the emotions and feelings of others. They are indifferent to others' happiness and sorrow. Thus, the poet says that since ice and fire both are growing with such rapid speed, the world will end soon, either by fire or by ice. The poem conveys a beautiful message that human emotions rule over them. If humans don't control their emotions, they will ruin their life and bring them to the verge of chaos.